Is black magic real? Can somebody actually curse you? And can you use it for energy healing? If you're new here, my name's Excel and I teach you how to talk to the universe. So I've been a shaman my entire life and an energy healer for like over 20 years. I've worked on energy imbalances, cancers, psychosis, and more. So when I tell you black magic is real, it's real. If you really want to become a very powerful energy healer, you need to dive into black magic to some degree and really understand it by exploring it, not just reading about it, but actually testing it out. And what black magic really teaches you is that anything you can do in light magic, you can equivalently do with black magic. You can energy heal with both, you can manifest with both, and you most certainly 100% can ascend with both. A lot of times people think that black magic is just used for doing like horrible things. And that's like a very tiny sliver of it. What black magic really focuses on is making you invincible. It literally forces you to focus on yourself and master yourself. So it throws all of your weaknesses, all of your shortcomings in your face so that you can come to peace with them. By coming to peace with your inherent darkness or evil, shortcomings, you end up actually freeing yourself and becoming invincible because nobody else can use that against you. Most importantly, you can't use it on yourself anymore to self-sabotage. And notice that anything that we call evil is anything that we run away from. So if you feel like this deep sense of unworthiness and you're constantly running away from it, it's constantly manifesting something in reality that you don't want that's associated to it, then that would be your evil. The same happens if you're a really mean person and then you struggle all the time on why am I mean and why have I not accepted myself? Why does everyone see me as a mean person? If that is your tension, then that is your evil. And one of the ways that you would overcome that is recognizing you are a mean person. And is that actually a bad thing? Or is that something that can be modified and useful for you on your dharmic path? Black magic also teaches you the illusion of soul purpose. A lot of people believe that their soul purpose is to like save the world. But what if your soul purpose is to be like the supervillain? You can't actually know until you've fully explored yourself, which would mean the positive and the negative. And what most magicians and shamans end up realizing when they practice both light magic and dark magic is that they're somewhere in the middle. They're like the anti-hero or the vigilante superhero. But if you're an energy healer, you're probably asking like, how is this applicable in energy healing? Sometimes when you're spiritually healing someone, you end up running into their own demons, and those demons can then morph into like even bigger demons that you would find in like textbooks and stuff like that. And sometimes when someone's chakras are imbalanced, it's because they have a demon or an entity attached to them. Sure, you could use light magic to fight the demon, or you could learn how the demon thinks and use its own thought processes against it. Trust me, it's easier to use its own thinking against it than it is to use a bunch of light magic to get rid of it. Then we always have to factor infinity. Infinity will always give us the opportunity to defy something else. So that means that there's certain curses that cannot be removed with light magic. They can only be removed with more black magic. You also have to keep in mind that people have different energetic blueprints. That means some people are more fire, more air, more water, more earth, etc. Just like they're more light magic or more dark magic. I've been in sessions with clients that you cannot do certain light magic manipulations on them because their body just does not take it well. But if you end up going ahead and using some sort of dark magic manipulation on them, they transcend and have an evolution that they really needed. It's very similar to like someone being allergic to latex versus not, or having a medication that's extremely effective on a certain class of people, but it's not really working on another class. If you can open and balance your chakras with both light and dark magic, then you have to reconsider what dark magic is actually all about. And if you consider yourself a spiritual warrior, a shaman, or you want to be a true adept at the occult arts, you have to go in this direction at some point. If you don't end up manifesting it directly because you want to go look for it on Google, then the universe is going to manifest it for you based off of your consciousness level. What I mean by that is that the more you gain spiritual awareness, the more chakra or energy you accumulate, and the more techniques that you learn on how to bend reality, then the universe is going to give you more attention, more things to work with, a little bit harder project, so that you can actually master your ability. I've had students that never wanted to get into black magic, and by default, they start manifesting clients that need them to help them out of black magic situations. And there is no worse feeling than having a client come to you asking you for your help because they feel like you're qualified to do it, and because you didn't dive into the dark arts because of your own prejudice or like paranoia, you cannot help this person. One of the last points I really want to make on this is that even when you start practicing dark magic, you're going to realize that time and space warp exponentially around you. Like, it's not going to work the same. And that's what really kind of throws a lot of people off, is that they start seeing that this is all an illusion. This is all a dream. Like, time is just a thought in your mind. And like the way things manifest themselves are just recycled events over and over and over again. So when you end up practicing black magic for what it really is, it shows you the true nature of reality. And that can seem like a bummer for a lot of people. And that's why you need the Antohai Tarot if you really want to master both light and dark magic. I'll link it in the descriptions below along with all my other resources. Antohai.